Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on what time it is in this country or the state that you are. Let me see what time it is. It is 6:20. This photo, okay? It is 6:29, and I am back in effect with you all. Okay, I had to come back with you because these ignorant ass Asians. And I'm going to be specific about Asians, okay? Like I said before, I'm not saying people from Japan because I don't see Japanese businesses like I do in black neighborhoods. Just put it that way. In black communities, never really, like I explained before, never really, see much of them anyway in America. I only see a lot of Koreans and Chinese and people from Taiwan and all those places of Asia, okay, out there in Asia. And I ain't off them Indians either, because they next, okay? I'm tired of them too. They next. Because they some shady ass people too. They come here, they don't even hire black people in their establishments. I don't see none working in there. I'll see a white person working in there, but I don't see never see I'll see a white or maybe some Mexican or whatever, but I never ever see black people working in their businesses. Okay. Now recently I started seeing like in South Carolina when I was down there in 2009, I did see some, black people that did work for some Chinese food places, and they were nice. They southern culture and everything else like that. But I'm gonna tell you something. I can't work for them. I can't work for them because I think they the nastiest people. They rude. They nasty. And I hate to say it, but they worse than white people. To be honestly truthful with you, because white people and white supremacy in the United States of America, black Americans, we know that. Okay? We know them. We know how they operate. We know how they move, but not all of them. Because there was a whole lot of white people that shared that experience with us that also fought against to abolish slavery. And there were white people that worked with us in the Underground Railroad. We're not going to forget that. And we also had presidents who were white that did not also support slavery. And like I said, lost their lives behind it as well. But as far as for Asian people, you ain't got no business coming to America being prejudiced or racist or discriminated against black people. When did we ever come in your country and mistreat you in any form or fashion? And then on top of that, you came here freely, not by force, but freely. You came here by free will. Now, you don't like who we are and our bad attitude, like that guy went off in his video and said, and this fool right here, I'm about to talk about her too. You can't speak on us. You can't speak on nothing about us, especially the way we are here in America. We have every right to be the way we are in America, but you don't have every right to come to America and treat us the way you do because you are in America. We not in your fucking country. Okay? So what you need to do, um, I don't even want to hear your weak ass apology because this one guy, he gets out, he apologized, but then he turns around and want to go on what black people did to some Asian people, some crazy black folks, I would say, black people that were, you know, sick and mentally deranged, or black people that are criminals. I mean, that there are some in black people. We have some that are criminals, just like you got them in any other kind of race of people. But we not the only ones here that's criminals. You got Latino criminals. You got, African criminals. You got people that live here that are criminals that are from all kind of places of the world. So you can't always target black people as always the criminals in this goddamn country. And it doesn't give you a right to target us and think you're going to get away with it and like we ain't going to do something about it. We fought the white establishment and we still fight the white establishment. But see, you ain't got a fucking mind of your own, so you got to fucking hide behind white power to harm black people. They don't give a fuck about your ass either. And that's going to be, and you know that. But you doing it, not saying you don't know what you doing. You know what the fuck you doing. Okay? And that's why I don't like you slanty eye, slinky eye motherfuckers. I just don't like you motherfuckers. When you come to America, you treat black people like shit, and we done nothing to your monkey ass, okay? You came from a whole different place of the world to come into a country where we have already been rooted here, and you gonna start shit with us. You started this motherfucking shit, and we gonna finish it, and it's gonna be a successful finish for your ass, because we've been watching you for a long motherfucking time. Since 1960 motherfucking 5. You goddamn right. From the time y'all entered into the United States, who the fuck gave y'all business to even thrive? Yeah, y'all were able to open your business, but y'all couldn't open it in no fucking white community because they didn't want your ass there. Okay? But we took you in. And we took care of you. And yes, you probably had to deal with some shitty ass attitudes just like anybody else that has a business. Black people don't just only come and shit and fuck with only Asians, okay? That's just the way some black folks are. That's why you shouldn't be in our communities with your motherfucking business. But we were the ones who allowed you to be in our community without making a ruckus about it. And we allowed you to come and open up your little businesses and stuff. And we supported your business. If you was in the white community, that shit would have been burnt the fuck down. Or been ran the fuck out. Okay? Because that's how they move. We don't do that. We will talk and say shit to you, but we have our boundaries. We'll give you the warning. And I think black people is overdue. How we have to deal with these goddamn foreigners, especially these fucking Asians. There's a farmer's market right down down the street, or down up the highway from my house. And ain't not one black face is working in there, but I do see black faces go in there, and I'm one of them. And I do go in there and purchase stuff. Sometimes I'm in emergency to get things, and I have to go there to purchase what I might need, especially during the holiday. But the thing is that y'all done got so beside yourselves because you don't care about people and human beings and human feelings or anything about humanity. You came here for profit. You don't care about the lives of people. Your empty sorries don't mean nothing to us because we took a lot of shit from y'all for decades from foreigners. One thing about taking shit from white people, because we got to live here with them, so we really have to try to work and communicate and really try to get past our differences as far as white people go, the white American people in American go. And some of them are probably trying to get past the shit. They get tired of it too. But y'all come and bring this motherfucking problems over here to us because y'all fucking support the racist Democrats. Because them the motherfuckers that probably got you over here. Some rhinos too. Because the way they acting and they moving, and I hope to God that something happened to their ass. Anybody that support these motherfucking Asians and feel that they are right and black people are wrong, I hope they come and, be careful what you support. I'm not going to even say I hope it happens because it's going to happen. If you support it, it's going to happen to you, white America. If you sit around on your whatever platform or you sitting on social media, any internet, and you out here bad talking black America for what this Asian did to this black young boy's life, took his life 14 years old, and you sit and you support that, then maybe it should visit your life. Maybe it should come to you. Maybe it should happen to you. Maybe your white son can go in the store and some Asian can do some fuck shit. Okay? And let's see how you gonna feel if it happens to one of you. Be careful what you support because what you support will eventually challenge you. So you can feel the way we fucking feel. because you didn't share that experience with us. So some people shouldn't even have nothing to say. If you didn't share the Black American experience, keep your motherfucking mouth out of this conversation. Not everybody is welcome into this conversation because you didn't share that experience of what our ancestors went through and what we're still going through. And if it's not affecting you because maybe right now you all good and you got your high profile job, or you want to be in proximity of whiteness too, or you want to be, in business with these Asian motherfuckers, I don't want to deal with none of that shit. I don't want they motherfucking food. I don't want nothing. I don't want them doing my motherfucking nails no more. And definitely ain't going in their store to buy shit no more. And I don't give a fuck how nice these motherfuckers were. Because I'm fed up with the bullshit. No matter how nice we try to move on and get past our differences, y'all come with some fuck shit. Okay? There's always something that's coming at Black America. Always something. Even when we just trying to go and do what we got to do and do something that's right. And I'm sick of black people doing all these goddamn, you know, things like on their platform where they don't want to speak real. I just can't fuck with you. Either you black or you not gonna stand for black. But y'all get on your platforms and y'all can insult the black Democrats and blame everything on Democrats. Everything ain't fucking Democrats. Some things are just who the fuck people are and what they come with and they demeanor. And it's just who the fuck they are. That's the culture in them. That's who they are. That's in their DNA. And it's just the way it is. They haven't gotten a reality check yet. We haven't been that hard yet with them. We've been saying, yeah, we're going to boycott. And then you got black people going back getting the motherfucking nails done. I'm about to go to beauty school so I can learn how to do some goddamn hair and open up a goddamn shop. And sell accessories and everything in my goddamn beauty shop. We'll get me some business going, get me some other black people as a team, and we can run that establishment. And believe me, we gonna make that money. Because that's how good I am with people. I have that people skill. And I will bring them in. And I make sure that I don't break their motherfucking pockets. Because I understand they going through a hard time, and I'm going to make sure prices stay reasonable. Okay? Prices will stay reasonable. I don't need to try to take all you got to make you look beautiful. That's why I stopped going to get my hair done, because my hairdresser was getting ridiculous with the price. I can't afford no $200 fucking dollars for my hair to get a wash and a set. And wait, put it this way. For them to put a relaxer in my hair, color my hair, wash it, and set it is $200 and something dollars. I cannot fucking do that. Once my money started hitting past $100, it's a wrap, because then you gotta buy the hair and all the other stuff that you want to go in your hair. No, I ain't doing all of that shit. You want to put some extra hair in there. You want to put some strips in your hair, what they would call, hey, let's put some pieces in there just to give it some lift. See, I'm not doing all of that. And I don't want to put no chemicals in my hair because I'm growing older now. No chemicals, especially like relaxers and stuff. I'm growing older now, so my hair is not as strong as it used to be when I was younger to take those chemicals. Right now I'm older, so I have to be very careful about what kind of these chemicals and stuff that I put in my hair. So it don't, right now it needs a good hot oil and all kind of treatment done. But anyway, back to what I'm saying here about these damn Asians. They going too far. They done got on they rant on social media, on the internet, knowing they the wrong as the day is long. Because you in my motherfucking, you in the Black America. Black America didn't land on Asia. Asia landed in Black America. Okay? So why we should owe you any motherfucking thing? This is the land that our foremothers and forefathers were born on. This is the land that they died and fought for my freedom. This is the land that they actually did everything, worked hard, perseverance, joined the military. Black people have done so much in this United States of America to make it great. Okay? It wasn't great without us. Because if it was just only white people living over here, trust and believe it, it wouldn't be a great country to be in. Well, black people, we know how to make it exciting. We know how to make this place, America, inspiring. And no matter what we do, I don't care if y'all good in acrobats, whatever, we ain't about all that shit. We just know how to make the world laugh. We know how to make the world, but sometimes we got to get, well, at times we got to get serious. But see, black people, we ain't about all of that drama shit. But if you come for the smoke, we gonna give it to you. We know how to make you laugh when you feel down and depressed. We know how to make something sound funny to make you let you know it's gonna be all right. We have deep roots in our spirituality. So when you come over here, and then you know how we fought against this, the ignorance of the white supremacists, the things that we went up against without any weapons, guns, and all the other things that were limited to us to have to protect ourselves. You do if you do, you do if you fucking don't do. But God said this is the time now that black people stop paying into these businesses, these people that don't support your business and don't support you and don't respect you or value you. Stop. God been telling us that for a long time. We just don't listen to God. You got to get in a place where you got to look around your neighborhood. Look at the condition of your people. If my people are called by my name, will humble themselves and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways. Second Chronicles 7:14. If you stop listening to everything, just look around you. Just look at every establishment growing in America now. You go to the gas station, you go here, you got Asians and Indians and all of that shit. Arabs in the motherfucking gas station. I remember when the gas station, there was some white boys that worked in the gas as gas attendants. I remember going to the South and seeing the establishments and everything, how good and how well kept they kept the establishment. And then on top of that, how the customer service was good. People would serve you nicely. You get what you got. Now I know there's some shit went on with the, like I said, with segregation and Jim Crow and civil rights and everything. But even back then, when it was going on, there was still a level of respect. There was still a level of respect until the jealous ass, crazy, sick and deranged white supremacists came and destroyed Black Wall Street. Just like they trying to destroy black people now, behind using Asians and foreigners to come in here to try to replace us. But then again, it's going to backfire because it's going to turn on you. Because now it has turned on you. Because now you don't want them here. And now it's going to have to take the black man to run them the fuck out of here. Oh yeah. Because you know you don't fuck with them like we you know that. White people know that they don't fuck with Asians. They don't care for them fucking Asians and they don't care for them saying niggas either. We all know why they got you here. Okay? To make you feel more closer to whiteness. But you're not. You're not. You're the gatekeepers. You the ones that sit, you think you got their best interest, but you don't. They used your ass. Whoever's behind it. Them Arabs, they know from being fucking slave catchers and slave owners and slave traders and shit. Them fucking Arabs, I don't like none of them fucking people from those countries. I don't even visit their country. I don't even have no interest to be in their motherfucking country. I just don't. They don't mix with us. And I'm not going to try to force nothing if it don't fit. They don't mix with us. And they supposed to stay in their own fucking country because that's the way it's supposed to be. If you want to do business in America, yeah, you can do business, but you check on your business in America, your currency or whatever, and then you stay in your own fucking country and live there. But you don't come to America harming American citizens. And you don't come to America shooting 14-year-old teenage boys that take a water out of your store. If he took it, I don't know. He didn't take the water. And he was running. Even his own son got on the stand. The man, Mr. Jim Child's son, said he didn't point no gun at them. His own fucking son said it. So you make that shit make sense. I've been talking about boycotting, not even boycotting. I just said stop doing business. Period. That ain't a boycott. That's just the way it is. You know, people don't respect you. It's time for you to stop fucking with them. It is what it is. And it says, I have every right to respond when someone chooses to make like this one here who made her little rant, went on her fucking little rant and said the shit she said. But she ain't gonna take off them fucking glasses and let us see her goddamn eyes. They ain't gonna take off their glasses and let you see their eyes. You could never go to no other country and shoot a citizen and think you gonna get away with that bullshit. That shit is in the Bible. That's biblical. That tells you these people don't belong here. They don't know Jesus. You can't go in another person's country and harm their citizens. It doesn't happen like that. You just can't do that. Now you want to call the damn cops on him? Do that. And have him arrested if he was stealing out of the store. But you're not supposed to even chase after nobody once they leave the store. That was something that was told to me in training when I worked in the retail business. They said anybody go in the store stealing or whatever like that, call security if you see them, and security will follow them. And before they get out the door, security will stop them. Okay? But you yourself, do not go apprehend them. Do not chase behind them because it might harm you too. You might get harmed. You running after a fucking child for a fucking dollar. That just shows you how disgusting these fucking Asians are. A fucking dollar water bottle. He could have just fucking have it. Then to take his fucking life. $1 something or a $3 water fucking bottle. You was gonna miss three. You could have put that fucking $3 in there yourself and say, "Yeah, I'll pay for it myself." You could have done something that kind. But you was so wicked and evil. It ain't the first fucking time this Asian bitch went and fucked with and harassed and profiled a black person, a teenager. There's a video that he wrestled down and shot at some other black kids that was in his store before, that left the store, and he shot at them. I hope whoever acquitted this man for not guilty, I hope it come visit their home so that they can feel the way that mother feels and that father feels or that family feels for the loss of their child. Parents can't be everywhere with children. Children are going to get in trouble. Children are going to try to do whatever they can do to get away, try to get away with it. He didn't harm anybody. He left the store. There was no reason for the fucking shooting him in the fucking back. Fucking coward. Now all you fucking Asians are going to pay for that shit. Because we want to run you all the fuck out of business. We're not going to get out here and vandalize your property or go in your communities and make a whole lot of noise and rackets and shit like that. We ain't doing all of that. Because we know what's going to happen. They going to come and arrest us or hit us with the bully club or put the dogs on us or do whatever they do because we know we learned that from our past. We not trying to repeat it. This time we just going to use a different strategy. This time we're going to use a whole different strategy. God sees everything from heaven, and He's going to work it out for the righteous, and He's going to make sure it's in our favor as long as we do the work that we need to do and stop going in your stores spending our money. And God will do the rest. God will pour spirit out that will help a lot of other black people and even some other people join us because that's how God works from the heavens. You can't beat God's doing. Ain't no sorry you saying right now is going to get through to any black. My heart, it ain't getting through. I've been here 60 years, so maybe you might get through 20-year-olds or 30-year-olds because they still learning, they still growing up in the world or whatever like that. They haven't really been hit hard yet, or they haven't really had been hit that hard in life because they've been sheltered and protected in a lot of ways. And then you got some black boule people or black people that want to be conservative, and they really don't want to speak on this because they don't want to lose proximity to their whiteness. Okay? There's some black people that do that. But you know what? You ain't going to be there. Let me tell you something. It might seem good to you now because of all that's going on right now, but eventually it's going to visit you. Eventually, the way you look and see a young black male or anybody, a child who was shot in his back from a clerk in a store, a gas station clerk, or whatever the hell he was, okay? At some convenience store that he was leaving out running. And sometimes people just like to run. I don't know. The kid could have been on the track, been a track runner. He probably played football. We don't know his athletic abilities. We don't know if that's something he do on a regular basis and run. It happens. And then there was another one where in Texas, a young black boy was told to use the bathroom behind the store somewhere in the outside the store area where they had a whole brand new bathroom in the store and they wouldn't have let a young black boy in there to steal. I mean, not steal, but to use their facility. And it was an Indian that did this. An Arab, Indian, whatever the fuck he was. But we ain't fucking take our eyes off of y'all motherfuckers either. Okay? Because y'all some arrogant motherfuckers too. And y'all be doing y'all discrimination too. And we gonna ride your motherfucking asses too. Because we don't want you here either. I'm telling you, when I was growing up, I ain't had these fucking kind of Indians and Pakistanians and Asians and all this living all up in our neighborhood. Or even opening up a whole lot of bit. Now, we seen Chinese business. We saw the Chinese and we thought they were cool. Well, I used to think they were all right for a minute. Until shit like this started popping off, shooting blown black boys in the back. And wrestling down teenage young girls and beating on slapping young black women and the shit they just been doing. The most. And we ain't done with these sand niggas. We not done with you. We ain't take our eyes off you. I don't care too much for Indian people either. They need to go back to their country too. Those dot heads, they need to go the fuck back to where they came from too. I don't give a fuck who's the vice president married to. Okay? I don't like the motherfuckers either. Because they ain't never done nothing for black people. And you Africans, I blame y'all too, because y'all need to start throwing these motherfucking colonizers out of your fucking country. And stay in your country and fight. Stay in your fucking country and fight and get them the fuck out. Period. We didn't have no weapons, but we did what we had to do. You do your part, and God will step in and do the rest. Keep fighting. And get these motherfuckers, they getting the fuck out of America. Because black people gonna make it happen. With that being said, God bless.